Okay, in this game I play as Sylas in the top lane against Garen. In this game I'm taking the runes Conqueror, Presence of Mind, Tenacity, Last Stand, Sudden Impact and Ravenous Hunter. I've found that with Conqueror I have much better success than taking the domination route, so especially in games where I'm in a melee matchup like I am in this game, or when they have a team that isn't full of squishies. So in this game there's Leona, there's Garen and there's Gragas, so against that type of composition I don't want to be taking one shot type of runes. And also just in general, Conqueror on Sylas is ridiculous. Like the amount of healing that I get throughout the game is just incredible. I'll have at least 1,000 to 2,000 healing in a single game. And not only that, I have Ravenous Hunter as well as my W. So I'm looking to survive a lot of long extended fights. Obviously right now Garen isn't really letting me farm, and because of how weak Sylas is early I don't want to be too aggressive, so I'm just holding back, gonna look for the right moment to show him that I can put up a fight, and then hopefully he will back off a little bit. Obviously farming not going too well right now, but I am level 3 so I will start playing a little bit more aggressively. Obviously there's very little use in constantly poking Garen because he does have fleet footwork, and because of his passive he's just going to heal it all anyway, especially with how bad Sylas's mana is. Okay, definitely could have been better, but wasn't the worst, especially because we got his ignite. So in battles we're essentially equal. So hopefully if I can find a play now, I'll just go all in. Okay, nice. So the reason why I wanted to go in for that quite quickly after our first trade was because I knew that as soon as I had my W up, I didn't need to worry about sustain because I have that W to keep me alive. Also, I didn't want his fleet footwork or his passive to heal him for an extended amount of time before I had the next trade. And also what's good is now that he's gone, I'm barely missing a minion, so it does feel really peaceful right now. Okay, got Dark Seal, got that magic wand thing, and I've also got a health potion just because we should have ignite now, and I don't want to be too low on health after a certain trade or so. The nice thing, what happened just there was when I pushed forward a little bit and showed some confidence, Garen started to back up a little bit, which is good because that allows me to farm better than I was doing earlier on. And that was very ideal right there, so got his flash out of him and I'm a lot higher in health than he is, so in a much better position, which means I'm going to be bullying him now in lane instead of the other way around. I'm a little bit worried about diving him right now just because I know Garen has speed over me and he also has a good amount of tankiness. So what I'm going to look for is an opportunity where he does slip up and then I'll just punish him for it. And stealing his ultimate should be a good way to do that because his ultimate does true damage, which is quite nice. Okay, so just like I said, I saw my opportunity and I took it. So Gragas came for a gank. I was the only one level 6 at that point, so I didn't need to worry about any ultimates being thrown my way. So when Gragas came, Garen got confident, he tried to clear the wave, and it was a good chance for me to jump in and just finish him off. And you could have already seen that if I didn't have his ultimate in my kit, I wouldn't have been able to kill him.
has been slain.
Also, right now, an added bonus is suppressing Garen is really important because late game, if he's fed, he is just so dominant because all he has to do is build tank items and maybe one damage item and he can destroy anybody. It's just he's so broken right now. So suppressing Garen is really important. And this doesn't mean anything. He's 2 kills behind, but he could bring that back very easily. Okay, so now in these situations you can see he's just running from me. He's not even bothering to try and trade. And so I don't need to hold on to my W, but out of habit I've just held on to it because I tend not to use it until I'm around half health or less. So just in case of a gank or he just surprises me with a bunch of damage or something. But of course at this point, because I am beating him in battles very easily, I can use it more freely and not have to worry about needing the extra health in case he does anything. So looking for a roam here just because I pushed the wave in and Garen's being a bit boring.
You've been to prison. The bluer the blood, the sweeter it smells.
Well, got his flash, I'll take that as something, and I got his ultimate, so that should be fun to use. Actually, it looks like I might be able to make a cheeky little play here.
From the rubble, true order will be born.
Obviously didn't have to use his ultimate, but I didn't want him getting away somehow. Okay, that was so perfect. That flash was definitely well worth it. I was on 12 stacks of Conqueror that entire fight, so I had a bunch of extra ability power, and also my healing before that fight was only 12. And now my healing from Conqueror is 158, so quite a bit of healing as well. You can tell that I'm getting quite confident now, just because I've got 9 stacks of Dark Seal, and I already have my mythic items, so I'm feeling quite good.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
You can see now that I don't care to be in lane any longer than I need to be, just because I feel like I'm more useful elsewhere, especially if I've pushed into his turret. But now that Garen's pushing in, I think I can get him from behind and kill him.
I will show them a world without law.
Okay, eventually got him with Eve's help. That's the annoying thing about Garen, he's just so fast, so I'll never be able to catch him, especially when he has flash. But now his flash is wasted and he died anyway, so this should be a good push. So a big mistake that Garen made is he tried to push into my turret, not only not having vision, but also when I came at him from behind, he didn't exit the opposite way. He actually tried to escape the way that I was coming for him, which wasn't very smart. Although he did escape me, he didn't escape Eve. So I think in general he should have just tried to escape the other way and he probably would have had better success.
Face what you
An enemy has been slain.
And that was just an example of how I can be effective elsewhere. So it was quite good that Evelyn dropped the Herald top lane, because that allowed me to go to other lanes and actually help everyone else out. I'll take that, thank you. I'm a little bit scared of fighting them if I can't one-shot at least one of them, because both of their ultimates do so much damage. So that was what I was hoping for the first time. Ooh, maybe I can pick up a naughty little kill right here. That was the definition of work smarter, not harder. Oh, I'm so sorry, Garen. He's gonna die again.
I used to be locked up, but I didn't care for it. I got your justice.
You can tell his confidence was low in that fight because he hesitated. He had done more damage to me than I had done to him, and he waited around a little bit when he should have just gone all in, because my W was on cooldown, and if he had taken that into account, he should have gone all in, but because he waited around too long, I was able to kill him because it came back up. Do you see how quickly I killed Leona with Veigar's ultimate? And that's why I'm so scared of him, because if he gets one ult on me, I'm done.
After 15 years in the dark, I was illuminated.
Ooh, Veigar's looking juicy too.
Tradition is a crutch for the mind.
Okay, nice. So, very strong right now. 14 of the 24 kills for our team, and I've got 25 Magi stacks. So, looking extremely good this game. I don't want to die, because that first death will always be so sad, but I know that it'll probably happen. Okay, and it happened. So, as mentioned, Garen can turn the game around at any point, and he just got a double kill from having nothing, and he just claimed a total amount of 1,300 gold from those 2 kills. See, this is just what I do. Because I died once, I just go all crazy, and then this just keeps happening. So I didn't need to go there. I don't know why I went there. It was, I mean, to be fair, I didn't know that 4 of them were there, but there was no reason for me to go there. So a bit silly of me, and it's like snowballing deaths. That's just how it works. I snowball kills and then I snowball deaths. Okay, so that was inevitably gonna happen. I jumped in first, which I really shouldn't have done, especially without Zhonya's. And I thought taking Veigar out would be good enough, but because I'm the most fed on the team, they do rely on me for these team battles, so me killing myself like that was really stupid. So I definitely shouldn't have done that. That was a bad move on my part. Oh, that's so frustrating. And it's so frustrating to know that because I only have 3 Magi stacks, that's probably why he didn't die, otherwise he would have.
Shut down.
Okay, that's better. Back on track. Ooh, that was close. My flash is saved exclusively for Veigar just because his ultimate. I'm just too scared of it.
Has destroyed a turret.
Okay, just look at that. So, I was apparently in battle for 2.6 seconds, and I was CC'd for 2.06 seconds. That's ridiculous. It's rare that I do buy Banshees, but because of Veigar, I think I need it. Because if I get stunned once, I'm finished.
Enemy has been slain.
So I've got 20 of our 40 kills and I've got 9 assists as well. So that kill participation is extremely high. I don't think it's very rare that I get this high of a kill participation as a top laner. Okay, so now all I need to look for is try to take down an inhibitor, because as soon as we have one, that'll get us, get our foot in the door into trying to win. And I might be able to do that with Galio.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Enemy rampage.
Sometimes you gotta pardon.
Destroyed a turret. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
This guy is just so damn quick. And he just doesn't die.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, well, what made my life a lot easier was he just ran in one straight line. And they're all dead now, so I think we can finish.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We don't need to be taking this turret and inhibitor. I could just walk around and finish, but I know we're gonna win anyway, so may as well just do the most we can. Oops. I don't think it'll matter anyway, because we've got 3 inhibitors. There's no way they'll come back from this, especially because 3 of them just died again. So all they have is Leona and Garen holding it down, which I don't think is possible.
Shut down. Enemy kill.
Okay, so somehow Garen got 3 kills, but he completely ignored his base. So, good job. And that is the game.